Hello, I'm Phil Ernest, and this is Black Mountain, high atop the ranger station.
Never lost roamer with Phil Ernest.
The trailhead for Black Mountain is in Idlewild off Highway 243. The GPS coordinates are in the description below.
And this is where you want to pull off coming up to this hike, 2E35. And you'll know it, this is the main highway. If you're coming from the 10 freeway, you'll be coming up the mountain. Right when you come around this bend, you'll see this dirt road. Here it is. This is what it looks like off of the main road here, and you just pull in and go all the way up to the little parking lot, and then you have only about maybe a quarter of a mile to go until you see the parking lot. And I'm going to show you this parking lot, real small little parking lot here. I'll show you directions on how to get here. Okay, so today's hike, I'm going to hike Black Mountain. Right now it's currently 74 degrees. It's June 15th, 2024 as I start this hike, and here's the trail right here. So let's get started. It's now 7:50, so 10 minutes before 8 o'clock. Okay, so this hike is round trip 7 to 8 miles hike, and it's about a 2,500 foot gain on this. So this hike isn't pretty much well known by a lot of people, so you will be on your own, but a low risk of getting lost on this hike because it's easy trail to follow, as I'll show you on this video. So I'm 20 minutes into this hike, and the good thing is, as the sun is still coming up, but the good thing is, as you can see, a lot of shade on the trail. So still you want to bring your sunscreen and water and hat and sunglasses, of course. Within the first 20 minutes of this hike, you have some shade. Okay, so 30 minutes now into this hike, and we're finally above, at least out of that little canopy of shade back there, and we're heading over to this big rock right now. So let's check this out. May have a nice little view point to look out at as well. So let's see. Look at this, kind of neat, opening up here with a rock, big rock there, another big rock over there. Wow, pretty neat. Look at that right there. Sun, it's 8:20 local time. Been on this hike now for 30 minutes. So this is pretty neat. One of the cool things about hiking that I really like is you may do the same trail a few times, but every time you do that trail, you'll notice something a little bit different that you didn't notice the last time. And that's what's neat about nature in itself, because everything's constantly always changing, whether the weather or conditions. So when you come to these rocks here, just continue straight on and you can find the trail and continue on. So 1 hour and 5 minutes into this hike, this is what you start to see, and then we start to go down a little bit. So you see, start to go down. So at this point, we're going up and down on this trail at this point, and continue following the trail through this way. Okay, so this is a look at the trail 1 hour and 15 minutes into the hike, as we have a little bit of sun, and then we hit some patches of shade also along the way as we look around here. Check this out, 1 hour and 20 minutes into the hike, you see these big rocks. There have been sightings of some mountain rock climbers going up these steep rocks around this area. So pretty neat as we get closer to the peak of Black Mountain. You see these rocks. So now I'm 1 hour and 40 minutes into this hike. Look at this, a lot of little ferns around here, pretty cool. And then we start to hit the shade up here. So it kind of gives the appearance like you're entering the enchanted forest. Look at this great big tree here with a big hole in it. So this is a nice treat to look forward to if you need a little break. Enjoy the shade, sit on a stump over here and continue on through all the ferns. This is the backside of it without the glare of the sun in front of you. Okay, so 1 hour and 45 minutes into this hike, we start to hit switchbacks on this trail, and then you start to see the view. Look at this, pretty neat. Starting to get much closer now to the top up here. And you can also see over this way. 1 hour and 55 minutes into this hike. Look at this big rocks right here. Start hitting these huge boulders again as we're making our way up there. and there will be a nice vista that you can see once we get there at the top, which will be pretty neat to see.
I believe.
Okay, so check this out. You probably can't see it because it's very small, but right there is Morongo. That's the tallest building in Riverside County. That's the casino right there. And then high atop that's a big mountain. You can see a little bit of snow up there, but look at the view. Absolutely gorgeous from up here. Almost 2 hours into this hike. 2 hours and 15 minutes into this hike. And looks like we're getting close because I see some type of little placards out there. Let's see what this looks like. Starting to get very, very close here. Let's see what these things say. So this is like a little, there's nothing there. Let's hit this one. Maybe a trail guide up here. Let's see. As the anticipation mounts, 2 hours and 15 minutes into this hike. Trail sign. So we made it this far. Let's continue moving up over here to the right of this. So just after that trail sign, you see this water tank. And now next stop, we're going to the vista, heading on up this way. 2 hours and 20 minutes into the hike. Just a few yards from that water tank, you see the vista. As we're going to climb up top of these rocks here and show you a view that is a breathtaking view here. Check this out. Look at that. Taking the fact that you just hiked all of that down below. Beautiful. See the big lake over there, San Jacinto Valley. Well worth the 2 hours and 20 minutes it took to get here. So after enjoying that view right there at the vista, we continue on with our hike because we're not yet to Black Mountain. So continue on down this trail. The fun is not yet over. Okay, 1 hour and 30 minutes now into this hike. You come across this little stump here in the road, and then you see it opened up. We see like a little, this is interesting. Looks like a fire road here. There's a Jeep parked here with a garage, and then it says stay on path. Got some bars here going up. So this is, real interesting. Let's see where this little bars are going to lead us to. There's people here too. So they came up the easy way in the Jeep. And look what we got up here. Oh, wow. Okay, so this may be the top of Blue Mountain. Let's see. And this may be, and it is. Look at there, there's the sign, Black Mountain. So we've arrived at our destination. And it took us, it's now 10:24. We started at 7:50. So about 2 hours and a half. You get to see this cool sign up here. Elevation 7772, Black Mountain. So check that out. Pretty cool. Look at this side of the mountain here. Because we've been hiking primarily on the other side. But now you get to see this. Real nice. This is interesting. A sign saying rattlesnakes. I was always under the belief that rattlesnakes weren't that high in altitude, that they didn't live up here. So I guess there are sightings at least at 7,000 feet. So this is a little bonus surprise. They allow you to come up here. If you bring your dog's not allowed to come up, but they allow people. There's a ranger up here. So let's see what this view looks like up here. Unobstructed view. As we go up here and check this out. There, rangers. Look at that. Pretty nice. I guess there's a campground down below there. That's where these people came up from, since there wasn't anyone up on this trail coming up here when we hiked. Okay, so this is pretty cool. They have a fire lookout here. These rangers here keep an eye on any fire activity going on around, and you can come out inside and check it out. Look at this. Really nice. They got a sign-in book here. They got a bed they sleep in. This is absolutely fantastic. Really neat. Look at this. So after hiking all the way up here, 3.5, close to 4 miles, you get to enjoy this treat up here. Beautiful.
Kind of on the map, right?
Absolutely fantastic. So that was pretty neat. They allow you to come in there and check in. They're training right now, some people. But if you come, you make sure you close this little gate when you're finished with the little tour in there. And that's like that. And watch your step going down. So this is pretty neat. They got the little seal of approval right here. Black Mountain Lookout, San Bernardino National Forest. So they made this in 1962. So this has been here now for 62 years. Pretty neat. So this is pretty neat now. Remember I went up there and then went up to the top of Black Mountain, but now I'm gonna head on down and come down this way and check out these big boulders here. So I'm gonna go down this little fire road for a while here and show you where the campground is at for this place. So in case you're maybe interested in camping up here one day, and it's fairly close to this. So maybe this whole big hike wouldn't be for you, but maybe you wanna camp down below there and then have a short little hike up here and check out the area. So let's go on an exploratory venture right now from this point down this fire road. So we stayed up there for about 35 minutes on the break, enjoying the view, and now heading on down. It's 10 minutes after 11, and even more big boulder action. Look at that little shade up there. So pretty nice. People coming down. And the cool thing is we're heading down to the campground. It's open now, so if you needed to use the proper facilities, the restroom, you can use that restroom down below. I'll show that to you. After walking 15 minutes down that fire road, we come to this campground here, and you'll see they have restrooms over here you can use. Don't know the name of what this campground is, but let's see. There's the restrooms up here. Do you know what the name of this campground is?
Boulder Basin.
Boulder Basin Campground. Thank you so much. So the name of it is Boulder Basin if you're interested in camping here. Look at these nice big tall trees. And here it is. Here's a sign. San Bernardino National Forest Campground, Boulder Basin. Check that out. Pretty cool. So down there is the campground. We just came straight on up this trail, and then you'll see this trail sign that we saw before. Remember earlier when we came up the trail, we went up that way, but this time now we're going back down to where we parked the car at. So after this, everything else will be the same that you saw when I came up.
So that will more than do it for this hike. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see my other videos on hiking, please click on the link now. Thank you so much for watching.
Lost roamer with filler.